welcome to Emborg Home Baking. I'm Jessica Ting from Miss Shortcakes, and today's recipe is all about cupcakes, specifically a recipe which I like to call no-fail vanilla cupcakes. Let's begin. I have my dry ingredients which I need to sift as usual. The baking powder goes in. Let's give that a light stir and let's get sifting. Okay, that's done. This recipe calls for whipping up the eggs until they're almost like at a ribbon-like consistency. All the 4 eggs go into the mixing bowl and let's get whisking. Once it starts to get frothy, you can slowly rein in your caster sugar. Just a little bit at a time. It's starting to change color. That's exactly what you want. And that's it. Just let it go for a few minutes. Okay, so while the eggs are still whisking, let's go into the other liquid ingredients. I've got melted butter, and I've also got Emborg full cream milk. It's very thick, it's really pale, very creamy, and that's what you want. Beautiful eggs. So the next step that we have to do is to incorporate the dry ingredients. So with my flour and my baking powder that I've sifted earlier, I'm going to put this in 2 additions. So we'll do them in halves. Now this is going to be on low now because I don't want to splatter myself. And we'll go in with the rest of the plain flour. One more light whisk. And also don't forget, you still need to incorporate your liquids in with the eggs. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to scoop about 1 spatula worth of the egg batter into my liquids. Okay, just to loosen up the egg batter. Okay, so my liquids have thickened up. So now this can all go into my egg batter all in one go. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a spatula. I don't want to over whisk the batter as well. So go in with your spatula and we're going to fold. Scrape down the sides of the bowl, bring it into the center. You can also swap to a whisk. And that's it. The batter is done. Okay, so now it's time to fill up our cupcakes. I'm going to be using a pouring jug. So we'll fill it up to, let's say, 3/4 of the way up. And just try to get the batter more or less the same height for each and every cupcake. Okay, they're all filled up, ready for the oven. I've preheated my oven at 175 degrees C. They'll take approximately 20 minutes or until they're golden brown. Let's bake. Alright guys, now it's time for the fun part. We're going to make frosting. I'll be making 2 kinds of frosting today. One will be a chocolate buttercream frosting and the other one will be using Emborg whipped topping. So for this icing, I'm going to be using Emborg European Classic Cream Cheese. It's really soft, it's really creamy, and I'm also going to be creaming together Emborg unsalted butter. So all these ingredients go into your mixing bowl, as well as the cream cheese. We're just going to cream it up until it's smooth and creamy. While that's going, I'm going to sift my icing sugar. We'll give it a little bit more. So now I have instant coffee powder. I need to dilute that with hot water. Just give that a light whisk to dissolve. And now the instant coffee is going to meet with my cocoa powder. Now this is going to go into our cream cheese. Okay, so now comes the melted chocolate. And then we're going to put in the icing sugar. We're going to whip it up until the icing sugar is dissolved. So I would leave it for about maybe 1 minute and then I will chill it in the fridge for about half an hour. Okay, our frosting has had time to set. It's now chilled. So we need to whip it up again. And that's it. Now this is ready for piping. I'll set that aside now. Okay, now it's time to show you how to make the other kind of frosting. I'm using Emborg whipped topping today, and it's so easy to use. So into your mixing bowl with a whisk. Just put it on high speed. So if you're really busy and you haven't got time to make frosting, this is the answer for you. In less than 5 minutes, you have great vanilla frosting to use. Look at that. It's ready. So now we can start decorating our cupcakes. Okay, now my cupcakes have cooled down completely. My frostings are ready. It's time to decorate them. So I've got a piping bag here. Okay, now let's ice. So what I want to create is a swirl. So I'm gonna start first with the center, squeeze, rotate, and move outside of the cupcake, and keep going up. There. So now we're going to liven up these cupcakes with some sprinkles. Because I like festive, I like bright, I like colorful, we're going with colorful sprinkles. They look super fun, really, really festive, and great for any birthday party. And there you have it, the finished cupcakes. Don't they look amazing and super fun? I hope you'll try this simple and easy recipe at home. It's completely no fail, and you can also decorate them any way you wish. It's going to be super rich, buttery, and utterly delicious. Find the full recipe online, and happy baking, guys!